everyone, welcome back to Houseplant Essentials. I'm Bryce. Thank you so much for watching today's video. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope that you enjoyed my last video, the part one to this two-part series, my February 2022 Houseplant Haul. Yes. In the last one, I think I showed you 16 plants. And in this video today, I'm going to show you 17 more. Yes, I was a busy little bee during the month of February. And I'm so excited that spring is coming up in just a few weeks. And I'm going to see my plants just hopefully blossom even more. So, oh my gosh, fingers crossed. We're all in this together, you know, so let's share tips, tricks, and information as much as we can. So I'm gonna go through these plants kind of quickly. I'm not gonna point out every single detail. So if you do have a question or if you have a comment, please leave it down below in the comment section. I will respond to your comments. I know that several of you did leave me some comments over the last month and a half. I didn't get any notification that I had comments, so it wasn't until I was on my laptop looking at things that I found them. So I tried to reply to as many as I could, but you know, don't feel like I wasn't giving you the attention that you deserve. So thank you for all of that. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the first four that I'm going to show you are all philodendrons, and I love me a good philodendron. You all know this. So the first one I'm going to show you is this little raggedy looking thing. This is a philodendron variegated Burle Marx. All right, this one is just really pretty. I'm going to get up close so you can see the variegation on the leaves. Or on a leaf. Isn't it just beautiful? I can't wait to see this plant grow out a little bit more. But yeah, it's got a growth point, actually has two growth points right here in the center. All right. Now the next one is probably my favorite out of this little bunch. And this right here is a Philodendron majestic. It is so pretty. Look at the leaves. I don't know how well it captures the variegation on the leaves, or the pattern more or less, but take a look there. Maybe that's a little better. It's really pretty, and I'm excited for this one to just grow more. I have a feeling it's gonna drop its leaves, which would be unfortunate, but if it happens, it happens. Hopefully they'll grow back. All right, the Philodendron majestic. All right, this one. This right here is similar to the variegated Burle Marx, but it's not variegated. This is the Philodendron Burle Marx, and I love this one so much. I actually got this from a seller here in Portland. Really, really pretty. And it's got a leaf right back here about to unfurl. How cool is that? So the Philodendron Burle Marx. And the last one I'm going to show you is this right here. This is a Philodendron melanochrysum. I can say it. Hopefully that's the way I'm pronouncing it. If it's pronounced a different way, let me know. Melanochrysum or melanochrysum. Maybe that sounds more correct. I don't know. But take a look at the leaves on here. Isn't it pretty? They're soft. They're velvety. I really love it. It's got a growth point right here up top. Cool, huh? All right, so those were my four philodendrons out of the rest of the plants from February. All right? All right, so I lied. I had a fifth philodendron in this batch. And this one right here, hopefully you can see it okay. This is a Philodendron Splendid, and yes, it is very, very splendid. I love it so much. Take a look at the leaf up close. Isn't that pretty? It's so velvety and soft. I really, really love it. So yes, that was my fifth and final philodendron. Okay, the next three I'm going to show you, well, they're not really related at all, but they kind of like are related because they're not related, if that makes any sense. So the first one I'm going to show you is this beautiful plant right here. This is a global green pothos. I bought this locally, surprisingly, and it has some really pretty variegation on the leaves. Like, take a look at that right there. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's so beautiful. I hadn't had one of these for a long time, and it was very difficult to get them here locally. So I'm really happy I found it. Okay, the next one is this beauty. Oh my goodness, this variegated alocasia. I can speak. This one's just gorgeous. I saw it and you know what? Before I even like saw this one, I typed in, I said variegated alocasia, and this is what popped up. And I said, yep, that's the one that's going with me. I don't know how to say its scientific name. But take a look at this leaf right here. Or this one right here. Wow, it's so pretty. So yeah, that's my variegated alocasia. And next is an Epiprimnum pinnatum Baltic blue. Yes, this is a Baltic blue, and it does have some fenestrations in the leaves. You can see right here. Hopefully you can see. It's dark, but here's another one right here. It's really cool. So yeah, this is sometimes referred to as a Baltic blue pothos. It's not technically a pothos, it's an Epiprimnum pinnatum, but hey, whatever, close enough, right? So that is my Baltic blue. All right, the next two that I'm going to show you are both Hoya. I love Hoya. I absolutely love my collection. It continues to grow and grow, and I added these two beauties to it. This first one is a Hoya kentiana, and I really love the way it looks. It, has this kind of scraggly look to it, but I actually like that a lot. You can just see here. This one is hanging in my living room, and I'm loving it there. All right, the next one I'm going to show you is, this is a stunner, okay? This is a Hoya Crimson Princess, and I had a Hoya Crimson Princess already, but it's very small, nothing like this. I saw this here at one of my local plant shops, and it was a fairly good deal. I'd say it's $49.99 for this beauty, and for a Hoya this size, that's a bargain. All right, so this is the Hoya Crimson Princess. Okay, the next three that I'm going to show you are all Monstera, or Monsteras. I don't know, some of these plant names are plural with an S, some are just with the end letter, but let's see. The first two I'm going to show you are actually the same species of plant. I ended up with them both kind of for a funny reason. So this one right here and this one right here are both Monstera stanleyanas, and this one I bought at a plant shop, Dennis 70s Rejuvenation, and this one right here, which is my favorite of the two, this one I bought from a local seller here in Portland. So I love them both. I had bought this one at Dennis 70s, and then felt a little not too pleased with it, but I saw this one, and this was I'm not even kidding you, one third the price of this one. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm buying that, and maybe eventually I'll combine the two. We'll see. All right, the next one is this beauty right here. This is a Monstera, and I haven't memorized it yet. It's a Monstera pinnata pretita. Pinata protita. I am so sorry if I'm butchering that. I am butchering it, I'm sure. But take a look at this plant. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. This is just a cutting, a single leaf cutting, but it's got some nice roots already going on. So hopefully this will turn into a bigger plant. It does kind of remind me of the Monstera Peru, just like with the pattern and the raised leaves like that. But it's cool. So I really love my Monstera, and I'm always like on the hunt for the next one, all right? All right, here is a very large one that I absolutely love. This right here is a very heavy and very long string of bananas. Look at that one. Look how long it is. I actually haven't measured yet, but you know, here's the bottom right here. It's huge. And you know the thing about this plant that was the craziest thing? This was only $19.99. What? For this monstrosity? Like, it's not a monstrosity in a bad way, but I'm saying like something this large. My goodness. So yeah, this is definitely something I was pleased about when I found it. All right. Okay, the last two that I'm going to show you are both prayer plants. And yeah, I still buy prayer plants, even though sometimes they're not the easiest to take care of, or they just die on you. But besides that, I love them. So the first one you can kind of see right here. This is a Calathea or Bifolia. I saw this one. It was only $14 at a local plant. Actually, it was at a local hardware store. Sometimes they carry plants, but this one, I just love the size of it, the way it like extends like this. So it's really beautiful. I had one of these a long time ago, and it just didn't end up that well. It ended up getting root rot. So now I'm trying it again. The last one is this right here. I'm so happy about this. This is a Maranta, red Maranta, excuse me. It's really pretty. I have to say I like the leaves a lot. It's got these like stripes of red. So pretty. I got this one for a very good deal as well. Let's see, how much was it? It was only $20, $19.99. So I love both of these. My prayer plants, and they all have their own little section in my room. All of my plants, I got my I got my philodendrons, my syndapsis, my alocasias, my prayer plants, my aglaonemas, my syngoniums. They all have their own little place. So these ones had their own little spot waiting for them. Well, that is it for my part 2 of my February 2022 houseplant haul. I absolutely love the plants that I was able to get. I feel so blessed. This one, I just had to bring it out again. This is definitely one of my favorites, the Philodendron Splendid. You know, these plants are just that, simply splendid. So I really love them. Now, if you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up down below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then you'll get to be part of this gorgeous houseplant loving family, and you get notified of new content when it's available. I think there's a new thing where you have to hit the bell that says get all notifications. So try doing that. But yeah, I'm just so thankful that I was able to show these to you, and hopefully you liked them. All right. Thank you so much for watching my video, and everyone, you know what? Stay beautiful.